Twitch is absolutely doomed. At this point, it's not really a gaming website anymore. It's pretty much become an adult website where these content creators are pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable and pretty much never getting punished for it. If they will, they'll just get banned for like 3 days or something and then come back with like an even bigger following. And what makes it so bad is that there's actually underage kids watching the stuff. Here we have a tweet. What is going on at Twitch?
What is this meta?
Okay, I don't think I can actually show this. You'll probably just see her face, but essentially, oh my. Essentially, she's completely topless here. There's not a shred of clothing visible other than the, I don't know, the necklace maybe. Yeah, so essentially, this woman is being naked on twitch.tv, which is insane because this website is for gaming. That's the intended purpose, for gamers to live stream to their audiences. Like, if you want to do this stuff, you should be going to other platforms that are specifically made for that. Sensitive society. Name? Okay, bro, sippin'. At this point, I'm finally start oiling up my ass cheeks and make them clap on stream. This girl's mom, by the way. Why are you doing this? Please come home. Your father and I are heartbroken. Going to start swinging my peen around with the sock on and call it content. At this point, if they ban that, it would be double standards, honestly. We have lost the impact of shame on our society, man. Now, pretty much everybody is just calling Twitch out on their BS and finding new ways to prove their hypocrisy, right? The absolute funniest way to test their TOS is to just replay what they allow, but add a naked VTuber on it and see which gets banned first. Now, the funniest thing about these situations is the person actually doing the content doesn't get banned, but some other streamer reacting to their content will actually get banned, which is absolutely absurd, right? We all know that Twitch staff and Twitch moderators are just absolute pathetic members of society who will just simp for their favorite streamer all the time and just ban anyone who criticizes them, right? Seanhead says, why doesn't Twitch just make a new 18+ site? They do this on Twitch because the market is already saturated on actual corn cam sites. They won't stand out. They can find a larger, younger audience on Twitch. What I'm trying to say is that these hoes should be banned. And honestly, at this point, I'm done being charitable to these people, all right? You know, everybody's like, oh no, you should be allowed to do this or whatever. But the thing is, they are specifically targeting younger viewers. The only reason to stream on Twitch is to get the 13-year-old boys watching, right? Which is actually just degenerate. It's degenerate stuff because you're a grown adult woman. You know who your audience is. You know who's typing. Not all of them are like full-grown 40-year-old men in there. Majority of them are actually kids, which just makes this whole situation 100 times worse. Optimus over here saying, that's it, I'm going live on Twitch today and showing my flippin' ball sack on webcam, and there ain't shit they can do to stop me. At this point, as I said, it's gonna be double standards if you try to stop a male from doing this, because obviously they're not actually gonna do it, they're just memeing about it. But Jesus Christ, man, where's the fairness? Where's the equality? Where's the standards here? As I said, society degenerate. A lot of people have been commenting like, this guy just calls everybody degenerate, but what else do you call this, buddy? This is degeneracy, bro. Now, obviously, some of the other female Twitch streamers are always going to be defending this type of stuff because they kind of do the same thing to a lesser extent. They just have their like chests like hanging out or whatever. They're obviously not gone full degenerate, but you know, they're essentially doing the same thing. We got Casey Tron always with the wrong opinion. Brace yourselves. The incels about to lose their minds and act like women are ruining Twitch for the 10 for time, as if like this is a good tweet at all. Twitch is not for children. If you think this woman's main demographic is children, you're a moron. It is children. You're in complete denial. How do you know she isn't covering her nips with something? I mean, what kind of a question is that? It's not in the frame. Everything in the frame is completely naked. Are you stupid? I remember I made a portion of the video on how dumb Crazy Tron is, and somebody commented, oh well, it's obvious she's parody. This isn't parody. This woman is just that dumb, dude. Holy shit. The purr clutching every time something like this happens is ridiculous and tiresome. And I remember I made that comment back then. I was like, this woman will defend any woman, no matter the situation, okay? She could bomba like the entire planet and she'll still defend her, right? And I was right. P.S. I know many of you don't leave the house, but if this offends you, I strongly advise you join some sort of Amish community and cut yourself off from modern society. Yes, softcore PP should be allowed on Twitch where the minimum age is 13 to view. Makes sense. Now, obviously, Seriously, people are just asking normal questions here. Is this sort of content allowed on Twitch though? Personally, I feel like it's a bit more for adults, but seeing as Twitch is full of gaming content and lots of underage people use Twitch, I feel like this sort of content is not good for younger people. And to claim that underage people don't use Twitch is dumb because Twitch's site is 13 plus, not 18 plus, right? So that's a whole 5 years in there, which makes up like 90% of the demographic on every social media platform. If we're using this mindset, pretty much everything should be curved for kids because they dominate every social media platform. YouTube is for kids, TikTok is for kids, Twitter is for kids. What's left for adults? Not everything needs to be tailored for children. Well, there are specific sites for this though. Like, if you want to do this content and not be a predatory piece of shit, please do it on different websites where you can be 100% sure that there are adults watching. This is just disgusting behavior, man. Brace yourselves, Casey Tron about to defend someone only because they're a woman and justify whatever they're doing, even if it's morally wrong. The only content that Twitch will make it provide, and you guys get mad that I call you incel. Okay, listen, normally I wouldn't support that comment, but Jesus Christ, at this point, goddamn, you're making all the other women who are legitimately streaming just look bad. They probably hate you type of creators, honestly. You think like women are a monolith and they're just gonna support this type of shit, but all of the like non-degenerate people are really mad at you, making it worse for everybody. What concerns me is that this teaches young teenage boys to objectify women. Dismissing this as merely incels complaining without serious consideration could contribute to creating a generation of men and women unable to have healthy relationships with each other. 90% of the push. This is like talking to a wall, man. Holy shit. Now here we got yet another female streamer just defending this type of shit, but you know, they're a bit degenerate, so it's kind of expected. Denims TV here. Do straight men even like women? Implying that we should all just be okay with naked women on Twitch and just having like teenage boys look at all this stuff. Like, you're such an idiot, man. It's wild that, I don't know if this is leftist or whatever, but will horseshoe their way into questioning men's straightness because they're not instantly objectifying any naked woman they see. Also, it's not unreasonable to be worried about the softcore PP that's on Twitch. Kids go on there. Exactly. It's a completely different argument here. It's not about straight men being mad looking at a woman, okay? There's sites for that, as I said. Somebody pulled out my signature card and, you know, I had to respond to this. Society, your value as a woman is partially based on how attractive you are. Makes money from people finding her attractive. Oh god, this is an example of societal collapse. Way to completely ignore the issue entirely. Like, I don't know what level of mental gymnastics people have to do to justify this absolutely just horrid behavior. Like, you just have to ignore everything. Like, just because the value of a woman is partially based, you literally said partially, is not entirely based, doesn't mean every woman has to succumb to this, dude. Holy shit. I don't think you have to be a trad prude to admit that this is freaking weird and predatory for P-stars to make adult content on a platform primarily used by minors in order to get them hooked and spend money on hardcore PP. Like, it's just, the pipeline is so bad because young kids get addicted to this at a young age and then they literally cannot shake off this addiction for the rest of their life. They're just turning into these horrible sorts of people. I genuinely don't know what to say at this point. We have fallen so far as a society. All right, said the S word, guys. Like, I don't know how we proceed from this. I would say just ban these goddamn people who are pushing the boundaries to an insane extent. But again, the Twitch staff are omega simps. We've covered this for like years, so I don't know what to do when the leaders of the company are just horrible, like are just like Simp and Stevens. So anyways, click this video and watch more Pegasus videos to avoid any of this goddamn Twitch degeneracy. I'm only here on YouTube, all right? All right, click this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.